think we pretty much figured out what the schedule is here, and I think we got confirmation today at Tether Treasury. $1 billion USDT were just made. In the short run, this might cause Bitcoin to go up, right? So maybe things are getting a little better before they get worse. But David Sachs, the crypto boss, says the crypto bill is very close. Also, listen to what Trump says. This just came out, all right? Says that the Senate just passed a great bill that will make the US the clear leader in digital assets. We've always said this. America doesn't want to fall behind. I told you that. It will be a leapfrog moment when they do come in. And look at what's going on. Yes, there has been a shift. It won't get better than this. It's brilliant. Yes, the smart bill. Digital assets are the way of the future, and our country will own them. Massive investments and big new ideas are being thought about and planned. I think XRP should be coughed up. Please like the video I made today. We hope that the House will move very quickly and pass a clean genius act. Get it to my desk right away. No wait times and no extras. This is the best of American genius. This is the smartest thing America has ever done. We'll show everyone how to win with digital goods in a way that has never been seen before. So, here's how things will go. Guys, it looks like this bill is going to be passed right away and soon, right to a town near you. What makes me crazy is, wow, look at this. Both of them made it to the finish line by Trump's own August date. And so it begins was how one person in the House felt about it all. Right to the smart bill. That's crazy, and that's how it starts, huh? That's something I've heard before. Do you guys know where it is? If you watch this show, I think you do. When is the due date? August. What did we talk about? Law by August. That's really weird. How we got confirmation of our schedule today. In other words, the deal is likely to happen at the end of July or the beginning of August. Germany will sign a new trade deal with Nazis before the end of the summer. Isn't it strange that a lot of positive energy will be coming into the Bitcoin markets? Let's say August timeframe, the EU says it will take it and that trade talks with Nazis are moving forward. Okay, let's look at the Bitcoin daily Bollinger Bands, which are the tightest they've been since February. This is a huge move for Bitcoin. Okay, that's what the movie for today is going to be about. This fits right in with our theory, right? When the Bollinger Bands get tight, guys, right? There is always a big move. There is always a big move. It's getting there. Here is the plan. This is what I think will happen. This is not a video with financial tips like the one we saw today. First, I want to say that if $103,000 is broken, Bitcoin will likely go back down to $94.00 K and then down to $88.00 K. Those are my thoughts. I have said that Bitcoin should have $103,000.00. It's very important. Why? Let us go back in time, okay? How many people are here to help? Look at this, okay? I drew these lines a long time ago, not just today. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all over this place and that place. Then coming back here, identical to the last one, it held as support and resistance here too, right? Take a look at this, held as protests, okay? It was the end of the year. That's why $103,000.00 is so important. We're going to pump if we keep this level. We are going to die if we don't break through in the next few weeks. Of course, but I think it fits with this scenario. That goes with XRP must have $2.10, right? That's the same as Bitcoin's $103,000.00. XRP must hold $2.10. I mean, we're gonna pump if it holds. Here's what I think might happen with Bitcoin, okay? Since a lot of people are becoming negative, we might pump here, right? Get rid of all the cash and go all the way down. The last thing is that the more times you touch a support area, guys, it will break through, right? You're touching it too much, so it will break at some point, right? People who have already bought did so. This means that there is less demand to buy in this area. We need to get away from here. Guys, we're going to die if we don't. Happen here, which fits the August schedule again, like this, guys, okay? And all the way down to 88K before we pump back up to take out the highs. That works out to the end of July, I think. The trade talks will start in August and the bill will also be signed into law by the president by August. Now that we see how things are going, I think we've cracked the code. If XRP were to go, it would look like this. It would go up, then all the way down until it hits its bottom. What do we think this time? Again, I don't think we're safe just yet because Trump has secretly approved attack plans, but he hasn't given the final go-ahead. It looks like they're going to carry out their plan to attack that other region, which will cause cryptos to drop. But I don't think it is yet. I think they might get high right before they dump it. For sure. A lot of people are in these areas. Also, take a look at this. Have you guys noticed something? Did the last MXRP pump get that liquidity? No, it didn't. You can see that they're going to try to hit these highs. I think that news like this would have made America join the fight before they went for the kill, which is the dump, right? That would have sent the cryptos down, down, down. These are my thoughts on what's going on here. I believe we are no longer in danger. I believe we will be through by the end of next month, right? Before making any more ultimatums. Then the slump will probably happen soon after. Trump says we are far past peaceful times with there is only one thing we want, a total win. Yes? Guys, he's not messing around. That's why people are wondering how can XRP drop that low so that it can make a new low from this earlier pivot. It's because of outside factors, right? A lot of people feel scared. Trump doesn't mess around. He wants a total win on the right, which will scare the market. Britain is thinking about joining the fight against the right if the Nazis step in. That's it, guys. It looks like they're all trying to join in now. Isn't it a little odd that the Nazis will probably fight 3 separate events or crises against RCNI? Alex Karp says this happened on August 17, 2024, and it came from Palantir. People who work for Palantir and other institutions and companies know what the plans are before they happen. Besides that, why did they choose such a late time to start this event? It's because I'm sure they'll be looking for this move. Guys, I really think that this time at the end of next month will be the bottom, so something like this. Take a look. That's August, you handsome men, right there. By August or September, we move up to September or October. It looks like we're at a new all-time high. After that, the slump will probably happen. Okay? Those are my thoughts. That's pretty scary because they started this war or whatever is going on in the world right now to bring prices down. They needed an excuse and they got one. But BlackRock seems optimistic because they keep buying so much Bitcoins. They just bought 6,000 Bitcoin yesterday, for example, and another healthcare company buys $20 million worth of Bitcoin. So everyone is buying, but it also depends on the Fed. The Fed still hasn't changed its mind, and today they did just that. They kept interest rates the same. This time, they kept interest rates the same. The meeting still says that rates will stay the same on July 30. I promise that this won't go down unless there's a slowdown, a black swan that brings down the whole market at the same time, which fits perfectly with their plan, as I already told you. What is that? This is what it is. I'll show you that the Fed hasn't lowered rates. They want the economy to go down. They're not going to do anything until a big black swan happens, which means we pump, so that's what that is. The time frame is fall. That's the fall season. We're likely at the top. It's not clear how high it will go. It won't go too high, I think. That's just what I think. I don't know if it could. We are going to look for bearish divergences up here. This is for XRP, and it works with all other cryptocurrencies and stocks. It looks like things are going to stay this way, right? Going toward 1026. Then, starting in 2026, we'll go up because the Fed will cut rates in an emergency. Print 30 trillion here.